Arc 8 is the bookend of sorts to the first phase of the Harbinger saga. So I'll do the normal recap in case you've skipped a few arcs, but don't start here if you haven't seen anything else. This arc follows Theodora and Pierre, each hailing from arcs 3 and 6 respectively, as they are currently hiding out in the Speakeasy establishment while the city is overrun by a bunch of fucking mutant rats. Unbeknownst to them, though, Wade is on the way, because Wade actually knows Theodora through a person that we'll get into during the arc. But unbeknownst to Wade, Jericho Galena's daughter, Omira, has snuck aboard the longboat he's taking into the city, and she's going to be tagging along as well, and she'll be played by Austin. This arc is whoops all babies. It's a time. I hope you enjoy Ruins Reunions.
You are on the longboat, heading back to the city. Omira, that's your name, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Omira. Yes, you and Wade are on the longboat, which is pretty much just a wooden bowl with an airbag and a motor.
I think technically Puddles and Sierra are there too, right? Or did they take separate ones?
Y'all said fuck off, didn't you?
I think they said, alright, we're gonna go to the place, we're gonna split up, Wade, do your own thing, and we're gonna do our own thing. So, like, they're there for 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, no, you see them. You sort of wave goodbye.
See ya.
They ascend into the clouds.
I should also point out, I don't think Omira made herself known on the boat.
Oh, yes! So, Wade is piloting this longboat back to Aventalis.
Yeah, I wouldn't have revealed myself.
You're in a barrel.
We're safe. Well, oh, yeah.
Actually, you know what? No. How did you hide in this longboat?
Well, I don't really know what's in it.
So imagine like it's like a y'all know what a longboat is?
Longboat.
It's a
Okay.
boat that's long.
It's like a canoe but for like
Yeah.
10 people.
Okay, so I was right.
Boat.
Yeah.
So what is she? How is she hidden in this boat?
Are there railings?
Railings?
Well, if there's no way, she's getting on the boat.
No, you're on the boat. How I'm just saying, how did she disguise herself?
Just in a crate.
I guess. Yeah, no, you know what it is. Wade is standing at the tiller and he's adjusting course and he sits down on the wide bench seat and he's
You're on my air!
What the fuck? Oh, you stands up, he turns around and he opens the bench.
Hey, y'all.
I'm gonna need a quick explanation in under 10 seconds. I'm counting, go.
I want to have fun.
Fair enough.
Wade rub his face. I did it in 1 second. Time's 10. Bonus points.
Fine, okay, you know what? Sure, that's... What are you doing here?
Didn't you already let me explain
No.
myself?
What? We're going back to an infested rat city.
Yeah.
That's,
I get to go away from home.
That is your home. We're going back home.
But it's like different home. Like I don't have rats in my house. I also am not super.
Immediately, you see him look towards where the Cobalt Menagerie is, and look towards Omi. Alright, you are now under direct supervision.
You're pretty cool, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah, okay. The rest of the ride is pretty uneventful as you sail on towards the city. In the city, we cut to Theo.
So I will say, do you have a location in mind?
Yes.
Okay.
And Pierre. Where were you suggesting?
Her
can't
house.
do that. Okay, no. It's we're cutting to Theo and Pierre. We are going to do something we discussed previously a while back, but we never really followed through on. It is called the Speakeasy.
Alright.
It is a safe house, sort of rehabilitation place of sorts, where those who have been sort of wronged by the Empire, people trying to get back on their feet, veterans of the Red War, and everyone that's been just sort of cast aside by the city is taken in.
Wow, there's a good place in this city? Nice.
And it's also home to gun runners,
I mean,
who, fair enough, take from Imperial transports and sell them to the rest of the city.
can't have it all. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Their main purpose is to arm the people of the city.
Hey, you gotta get your funding from somewhere.
Freedom Warriors.
So, you are in this sequestered. It is actually dug into one of the support pillars. A long time ago, they were these areas were used as construction scaffolding to build up through. They were closed off, but a few doors remained open. So you are hidden away in this giant tube. And when the city was suddenly overtaken by large rodentia, you holed up in here, and you've been here ever since. It's been about 10 hours, and nothing has changed. Inside, I can actually describe a few of the important players. Courtesy of Abby, this was actually her location.
Oh, fancy.
Discovered and populated very much by Mary, so that's just kind of a fun thing. Oh yeah, you definitely would have met her here.
Oh, interesting.
This is where she,
Is this like the... I would have met who...
Mary.
Regalia would have met Mary?
Theo.
Oh, right, they know each other. I fucking forgot about
Yeah,
that.
so this is where she, has been trying to quit and has sustained her addiction.
I see.
It's kind of a drug house, but for recovering addicts.
Sure.
There is the, two owners of the facility. Miss Zion. Tall, thin, how did you describe her?
Oh shit.
If you don't know, then I'll just take liberties.
No! I have food in my mouth.
Oh.
She's a tall...
Pierre just chowing down on some chicken
Oh,
nuggets.
definitely.
What, you want me to do it in Pierre's voice?
No.
She's this tall, gangly woman with, white thin hair and a wide, long nose, sort of similar to a greyhound dog.
She's greyhoundish. And then there is, funnily named, Mr. Hound, who is the drug and gun runners head, leading bands out to the border of the city and intercepting transports who are bringing in guns and supplies from Allenheim. Both of them bear a similar condition of clipped ears. The top quarter of both ears on both people are removed, signaling that they are deserters of the Imperial Army.
Is that like a... By what means does that happen? Like, is it like, all right, well, you deserted, I guess, for clipping ears, or is it like...
Yes.
I'm getting to... Is that something that Regalia would have to deal with? Like, does she have...
She was officially pardoned. Long story short, if you were a part of the Red War and at any point showed any interest or allegiance to Freelander propaganda, they would dishonorably discharge you and clip your ears to basically show to everyone that at one point you were a traitor. Because they don't have technical jurisdiction here, but they can still mark you.
Sure.
So, both of them have that, and moving down the line, there are a couple mainstays of this area, usually Mary, at one point or another in repairedness. Usually some of her limbs are in disrepair, getting fixed. There is a tree folk here, i.e. Daddy Tree.
Is it Ted? Is it
No,
the man? Oh.
it is not Ted.
Okay.
It is a tree folk named Rhea. Long, tall. How would you describe her build? Compare it to an actual, like a type of tree.
Oh,
If you don't have...
I'd say like a young oak.
Okay.
Young oak. Okay. She's also very scorched.
Smoking hot.
There's also a large
Child.
hunk, just an immovable wall of two massive arms and a pair of relatively normal-sized legs on a metal forge walker. This is an old piece of war equipment called a steadfast. Basically a mobile infantry tank that they have painted Darlene onto the side of.
Excellent.
There's also a ratman who is sequestered in one of the corners of this place,
Who's
messing with...
probably having a crisis right now?
Oh,
doing
yeah,
the-
Imagine waking up one day and there's just cavemen outside. Just a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. He's messing with a pair of binocular goggles. And to finish off, there is Layla. Just a human who's wrapped in a piece of old war memorabilia from actually the first siege on Apentalis. This is Freelander ranger garb. Big sand-colored cloak and veil. So all of these people are hanging out. There's also Pierre. What's Pierre doing here, huh? What's his deal?
Well, you already explained to us that we went over there for shelter. because of the
Right.
rats.
Yeah.
So, did Pierre hang out here before? Or is this like a last ditch trying to find shelter?
No. No, I don't think so.
To which?
What? Oh, no, he's never come here before.
Alright, so he's... so what's Theo's deal here?
Well, first, I want to just establish, how long has Ostentatious and Pierre been here? Because you gave us a nebulous before everything in the
6
timeline.
months.
Okay. Then I guess...
He definitely abandoned Pierre. the
Yeah,
first
so I
time.
just wanted to establish what the fuck happened. I think what happened is the two of them showed up to Apentalis. Ostentatious was like, well, we've got a mansion that was promised to us. Regatta's like,
Get
no.
the fuck out.
No. Like, I'm sorry, you got a cute kid, but no. And Ostentatious was like, well, fuck. I guess
Time to get into the private sector.
might as well, I might as well, you know. Yes. So I cop. And then Pierre's just kind of like, well, fuck, man. I'm all alone.
What happened?
What has he been doing for 6 months?
What happened when Pierre got abandoned in Apentalis? What's he been doing?
Well, fantastic news. He doesn't have anyone to watch over him anymore.
So what's he been doing?
He pretty much just wandered around for a couple weeks until somebody realized, oh, there's a fucking kid wandering around in the streets, and they picked him up.
So was that the speakeasy? Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
They sort of adopted him.
I will say also, we established he does have like a family in Griot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like an actual like
He's not an
nuclear
orphan.
family. If I remember correctly, you said you were kicked out of school because you kick flipped someone in the face, and then you
he was too
decided
radical.
He
to
was too
intern
cool for school.
at the mail place.
He
on
ran
your
away
first
from
day.
school. Yes.
I say all that to say, Theodora's deal. Oh boy, here I go. She wants to go to Griot too, actually, because she wants to go to wizard school. That was the whole reason why she joined the Spiders cult, is because she thought she could learn. It's why she joined Grey. I don't think we ever actually talked about this recorded.
Mhm.
She joined Grey's gang through someone. That didn't go great because they assumed she would be a good, arcanist. She's not, so she got kicked out a window.
Literally, they just dropped her out of a third-story building.
Oh, you suck.
All that to say, now that she has this magic book that she recovered,
Uh-huh.
she was like, "All right, well, they like magic books in the wizard school. Maybe if I give them the magic book, they'll let me be a wizard." And so basically, she sees Pierre. She's like, "All right, well, you want to go back to Griot? I want to go to Griot. Maybe we can work together and stuff."
But I'm gonna say, like, even you were out to the docks the day of when the city was just invaded. So you've been inside for about 10 hours and nothing has changed. What's the mood in here?
What?
I'm gonna let you decide. What's the mood in the room with all of these people I've described? And they're all in the same room with you. No one's allowed to leave.
Well, I imagine it's one big room.
Yeah?
Like, pretty big.
It's not that big.
Sauna.
What level is this? I know you said it was on a pillar, but what level is it close to?
It's like at the top of 3.
All right. I don't know.
I mean, so I'm just giving you a couple minutes to establish before we start getting into stuff.
Abby, what's Pierre and Theodora's dynamic?
How well do they know each other?
I don't fucking know how these people even met.
Pierre and Theo.
I mean,
Theo.
it would have been
They just
through.
met.
They met in the speakeasy. She's been here.
Yeah,
So-
Theo. I'm sure Theo's a regular at the speakeasy, being homeless and also wanting to do her best for other people.
I thought you were gonna say do drugs. Well, I mean, Theo is like 16, right? She's like 16.
She's 19, but she's
oh my God.
functionally baby.
Yeah. And Pierre is 14?
I think he's
Yes.
14 or 13, I don't remember.
14 or 13.
He's a baby.
There he is.
He's the boy.
He's
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also Pierre.
So pretty
Look
much
at him. Look at the boy.
the
boy.
dynamic of a 14 and 19-year-old.
Boy, I wonder what that's like.
Pretty much like 2 children.
Yes, I mean, this is a room full of children. Let's see, yeah, like, also, God, the Ratman. Yrine.
Y-R-I.
Pronounce that for me.
Can I see it written down?
Pronounce it.
Y.
Let me see it written down.
Why? Just
Urine? I need to spell
urine.
that. Ah, I see.
God, I can't fucking. This also, yeah, not mine.
Yeah, that is yours because I told you not to name it urine. And you
Okay, no, I was like, all right. So, what do you want to say? What do you want to name it? And you were
I
like,
think I named him Wiley.
no, you gave me this spelling.
Oh, let me see.
Look at this shit.
You gave me this.
Yrine.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Wiley.
What?
Oh my God.
No.
No.
Yeah, because you were like, hee urine. I was like, no. Never
And then I was like,
mind.
okay, what do you want to name him? And you definitely did not say Wiley.
Well, if I still had my notes, I would have known, but I don't.
Well,
Anyway,
He's now Wiley,
all of
yeah.
a bit of them. Like Rhea is probably the oldest ones there besides Hound and Miss Zion. Layla and Yirin. Gotta be careful. Layla and Yirin are pretty young. Technically, Darlene is only like 16, but
What's
she's like a war machine. So
What, Darlene, what kind of robot is she?
she's called a Steadfast. It is.
No, but like, out of the 3.
Oh, she's a Forge Walker.
Ah, okay.
Just a mobile infantry tank. There's.
I think, honestly, I think what Theo is doing right now is just, like, trying to bide her time by, like, you know the, like, I forget what it's called, but, like, the 5 balls that, like, go back and forth.
a
yeah.
Newton's cradle.
Yeah, she's just, like, trying to, like, use her metal powers on that.
And you see Yirin in the corner just.
What?
I don't like the clicking.
Okay,
He goes back to his binoculars.
I think honestly, I feel like despite this being a tight-knit community, I feel like there's just sort of like a sudden unease because this is unprecedented. So I feel like
Right.
everyone's just kind of like,
Oh yeah, they don't really know what to do.
what do we do in this situation? No one prepared for this.
Yeah, Miss Zion is pretty much tending to everyone in the room, and Hound, you can see, has just sort of been at the door, just sort of staring outside for the last few hours. Yeah, Hound is kind of a short king.
They have a dynamic of
They have a dynamic.
short and tall. And...
Yeah, short king. Oh yeah, they are married.
I can appreciate that.
So the room's been sort of stuffed up and uneasy as we cut back to the longboat. Yeah, Wade's been sort of steering it. He's been peering at the docks that you're approaching on level 3. Do you want to take a run at perception?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get the fucking dice out.
15.
That's a 15. The docks are not populated by normal dock workers. You lean over the side of the longboat and he reaches over to make sure you don't fall off, like grabs the back of your shirt.
Yeah. Pretty weird.
You can see they are, if you take a closer look as you near, they are populated by ratmen.
Hey, Wade. There's rat people.
Yeah, no, I kind of caught that one.
Apparently they exist.
Yeah, we're gonna have to land, we're gonna have to land somewhere, not official, so I may have to pull some old ties that I'm not super jazzed about.
Well, you just park and climb.
Cause they're everywhere. Well, I mean, yeah, we're gonna. Well, we have to go back. Shit, I don't even know where he is. First, we have to make a stop. Okay. So he takes the longboat in, and you kind of swerve aside and start cruising parallel to the lower docks before you reach. It's just sort of a pole that's sticking out of the side, and you sort of drift to a stop, and he ties the boat off. All right. So yeah, you said climb. Can you do that? You good climb?
I mean, it's just climbing.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. He points up at one of the outer support beams. It's literally just a big, solid black, kind of imagine like tire tread pattern, where they would mount different scaffolding and build off of. We need to go 200 feet that way. And he points straight up. You good for that?
Well, I'll find out. Why don't you go ahead?
Oh boy. Yeah, let's give us both rolls.
Omira?
The first performance rolls.
Does Wade have any bonus?
Yeah, he does. Hold on. Roll her first.
Plummets to my death.
3.
Actually, plummets to my death.
No, what happens is you take a running start, grab onto the wall, you take hold, and then immediately, it's not the texture you expect, it is like polished glass.
Oh, snap.
So you take hold, and then just... You, weren't expecting that?
With every success comes mistakes, Wade.
What?
I'll take another crack at it.
He does he kneels down and he laces his hands again. You wanna get a boost?
Yep, finally being useful.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
I
that's sassy as fuck.
didn't know I
Playing,
warranted that.
Wade.
Didn't know I warranted that. Just 1 and 4. Give us. Oh, it's a 70. Doesn't
17.
matter. Yeah, you do a whoop and you're boosted up. Start digging your hands into the cracks. Give me a. Open up my book of stats here.
The lore book.
It really is.
No.
There's
text.
There's a ton of fucking lore in this for like every series. God, shut the fuck up.
Maybe
Let's
you
see
should
here.
separate that a little bit.
He does actually have. Alright. Yes, he has a stat bonus. So, give me 1 and 4.
Oh, damn. 20, 21.
Holy shit. Yeah, well, it makes sense. He grabs on slowly. He's definitely a bit slower than you are, but he reaches up, grabs on, grips it, and starts pulling himself up by his hands. You actually see he's not really using his feet.
God.
He's just
It's like me the first time at a rock climbing gym.
he's doing the fucking Andre the Giant thing, where he's pulling himself up the rope,
Oh god.
just one hand at a time, and he sort of comes beside you. So you
I'm trying to roughly imitate that.
you do this often?
What? Oh, no.
Oh, wow, okay, just good at that kind of stuff. I mean,
Just strength and holding tight.
I don't really like to inquire into my patrons' lives that much, but I mean, Miss Glenn is one of my patrons, I would say. She's at
How
the bar.
so?
Excuse me?
Wait, remind me which one Miss Glenn is.
Jericho. His last piece.
I don't know what
Oh, okay.
patron means.
I run a bar.
And wouldn't that just be a customer?
He continues to climb while staring over at you.
To be fair, he does employ Mr. Porter in his bar.
Mr. Porter is not a patron. He is a leech.
He doesn't actually work there, he just comes.
He doesn't.
I thought he did.
No, he just hangs out at the bar and grabs the customers as they walk
Oh my
in.
god.
He's like that dude who stands outside a Walmart.
What? Who's... Oh.
Just forget about it.
You'll
Anyway,
meet him one day.
I know your mother, and I just,
Oh. You know my mom.
you know what? I'm just gonna stop. Give me another 20 and 4.
10, 12.
That's a 12. He starts climbing faster. I'm just gonna.
Shitting laugh.
This sucks. You finally reach the door. It is what appears to be just another large cube, but he brings himself up, grabs onto a bar and starts hammering on the side of it. Just yo! And you hear it just from inside. What's the password? I will actually fucking destroy your ankles! What was last week's password? Fuck off! And then you see the sections slide in and aside, and someone grabs him and pulls him inside.
I just like...
Yeah, you spider in through the hatch.
I just kind of like stumble my way into the hatch.
We're now in the same room. You see Hound turn to the door and open the hatch. It's a large, like a submarine hatch. He spins the wheel and pulls in someone. Would you... And you would recognize it. It's Wade.
Yeah.
So he hits the ground and rolls his shoulders. Jesus Christ. Why the fuck didn't you guys install a goddamn ladder?
Wade.
Oh, hey! Yeah!
That's usually not a door.
Yeah! How did you guys get in here?
I functionally live here.
Also, there's just like a staircase from the bottom of the 3rd level.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a normal way in, but...
Oh, you... And he looked over at Hound, who was just sitting there in his chair going...
Wow.
You asshole. Hey, you need the workout. They both stare at you. So, who's this?
Omira.
Yes, this is Jericho Galena's daughter. And that name actually brings a couple stares.
Including Theo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big name.
Not including Pierre.
It's a whole lot more attention than I thought I would get from mine.
Oh, sucks, doesn't it?
No, it
Feels
just
bad.
Interesting.
Huh.
I don't think what you're trying is working, Mr. Wade, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't start this. And he rubs his face and continues inside. You see him, he sort of wanders off and starts talking with Miss Zion in private. Pierre, all of you, you're now all in the same room, just sort of standing and staring at each other. You see Rhea has been in the corner trying to piece back together a weird spear with internal parts. She looks up and, oh, we have new friends. Hello.
Very politely standing, ankles together, hands in front of my side, just clicking my feet.
You can move in. We got space for everybody. Yeah, here's the gang. That's Urine, whatever the fuck. That's Darlene over there, and it's imagine basically just a gorilla with tank treads, and they raise a hand and they wave politely and go. She says hi.
What?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna get into that. She's steadfast, it's the whole thing.
Can it not do that? Like, speak normally?
Oh, you don't understand, Forge?
No, it's just screaming at me all cool like...
No, it's Forge speech.
Oh. My character just was like, ah, it's just terrible.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's and you see there has been one person who's just been staring dead at you. They're in like wrapped up in their cloak and they've got this like cool hood and veil thing going on. That's Layla.
Well, she's sort of like, she would be looking up.
Yes. So she's trying her best to intimidate you. It's Layla. She's an asshole.
That's a little harsh. I like you, Layla. Just like raises a hand.
She points, gives a thumbs up, and then just sort of like retreats to the corner where Yirin is. For some reason, and then suddenly you see him while messing with his goggles.
I love it because like when he corrects it, people, it doesn't sound any different.
It's Yirin. Urine. Fuck all of you. So, Hound.
I think the energy of the room is, you know when like college friends get to be like middle-aged and have kids and like meet up again. And there's that obligation as a middle school child to like you kind of have to interact with the other kids, but you don't want to.
You don't know any of them.
You're just kind of there. Theodore is just like.
So Layla continues fucking around with her spear.
What's
fair,
Pierre doing?
I'm at that Forge Walker thing.
Oh, I think he's in front of the tree girl trying to impress her with a quick kickflip.
She's absolutely paying you no mind. Like she hears you like do it and goes, "Oh, that's real cool, Pierre."
I could do it
Just
all,
doesn't
too.
look up. Wow, that was great.
I didn't do it yet.
Wait, what?
I think we've changed the tone
It
of
has.
the music.
So which one's the Forge Walker? Which one's the tree?
Forge Walker is metal, just a metal.
All metal?
Yeah.
Oh, I fused the metal into tree wood.
Tree folk is
Tree person and metal person are two
yeah.
different people.
Darlene the Steadfast, a Forge Walker, which is it's just a war machine that they have painted a face and a name on. And then there's the tree folk Layla, who's working on the spear.
How tall is Layla?
Layla is 7 foot. Oh wait, sorry, not Layla. Rhea. Rhea is the tree folk. God damn, I can't believe you named your characters this.
That's Lila.
Lila,
Got it
okay, let
wrong.
me... Yeah, so Rhea the tree folk is 7 foot. The Darlene, the war machine, is 6'6". And then Yirin is like a 5'11", sort of almost 6 foot. And Lila is 5'1".
Yirin is the
Rat boy.
okay. Cool.
So they're all just sort of sitting around, kind of staring at you whenever they get the chance, but being sort of casual about it. Just continuing what they were doing. Darlene is staring you dead in the face. Well, it's just sort of like a smooth faceplate that they have painted features on.
My character's just
Hands on hips staring.
wait.
It speaks disturbed. Like you go up to it, it just no.
Darlene can spit it.
Pierre doesn't really have much to do right now.
Choose to interact
He is! You made the character ignore him!
with one of the other player characters.
Bruh. I want to interact with the hot tree girl, though.
Pierre.
You're
has sexual
13. You can't be
attraction?
Sierra every time.
Yeah, you're a 14-year-old dude.
Not true. Exactly!
Name any 14-year-old dude that would be into tree girls.
Like any. If she had boobies, yeah.
She does not.
Yes, she does. She's
Nope.
mine. She's mine. I give her boobs right
See,
now.
here's the thing. I put her on my sheet. She's mine now.
I will make her entire ref page just boobies. Green boobs.
Pierre dies of a sudden heart attack.
Okay. I won't make him already use it.
He does a sick tricky out the
Just-
window.
no, he just fucking lands on his neck and just.
Damn, he...
Oh my god, he's fucking dead.
It's like the Tony Hawk like failure screen. Baby.
Oh, it's been a while since I thought about that noise.
Pro skater. Anyway.
Yeah, I think. All right,
we're all just-
I'll initiate this.
You're all just sort of uneasily.
Theodora. So what's her name? The one who's in the
Omi.
cowl.
Oh, her name is Lila.
Lila. I think Theo and Lila had the same reaction to Omi, but like the same feeling, different response.
Mhm.
She's just menacing. Theo's just like, I'm gonna avoid that as much as I can.
Yeah.
So she's walking over to Pierre, like, what are you up to, buddy? Little man?
Doing sick tricks, lady girl. Fuck.
No, that's canon now.
I'm doing. No, I need to.
That's
more
fucking
confident,
canon.
though.
Too late.
I'm doing sick tricks, lady girl.
It's pretty cool. I wonder, so like that's, she like looks down at, I wonder if I could, is this diesel powered or steel powered?
I pretty much took the motor from one of them dirt bikes you see, and I put it
So it
on
is-
the bottom.
Yeah, it's a diesel machine.
Alright.
You can actually hear now, you can overhear slight bits of Ms. Zion and Wade arguing. Trying to keep their voices down, but they're having a very heated discussion. So it's now the uncomfortable of like, oh, your parents are fighting and you have friends over.
Theo.
Yeah?
Wait,
Why are you weird about me?
How does Omi
And
know
you see Lila do like, she's already very short, but she does the just like hunkering down. And she's like sharpening one of her knives.
And her too.
They do know each other because Wade owns the bar, and so they would be around each other
Okay.
then.
I have some history indirectly.
Inner city.
What?
Lila, just staring at her. Some backstory for Lila. She is a born and bred freeland colonist. She came from over the mountains. So she was born in a freeland colony. She crossed the desert and is now in Apentalis.
What did I do? Did I steal her kills? Like, what is...
Inner city, motherfucker. Oh yeah, no, the Freelanders fucking hate the Imperialists. With like a burning passion.
Jericho was an imperialist.
But you live in the city.
Okay.
Basically, it's like Apentalis is the middle ground. It's not technically an imperial city, but
Still undergrounds for race.
it's
Would Theo know?
basically it shows the side of the empire in the war.
Would Theo know if Jericho isn't a part of Gray's gang?
It-
'Cause that
Are you
impacts a
asking?
lot of
Are
things.
you asking?
Oh, Jericho was definitely known as part of Gray's
Right, that's what
cartel.
I'm saying. But has it been established? Would she have known that she isn't anymore?
Have you been in contact with the Trank Gang and seen most of their accountants do at work?
I'm
and
gonna
stuff?
say you visited the bar enough times to see her now with the train gang.
All right. I think she's still a little tentative, but like, I just. As far as Gray's people are concerned, I am dead, and I would like to stay that way. And so.
Oh, my mom doesn't even know I'm here.
Oh, what?
And you see Lila, and she thinks for a second, and then you, like just a very very slight nod. Just
I will
okay.
punch you.
No, just like an okay.
I will not. So, how do you know my mom?
I mean, I don't think I've ever talked to her personally, but like work, we were part of the same organization for a little bit.
Tell me more about this organization.
And you see Hound just like by the door going, don't.
Theo squints like, what? I mean, I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but like, how do you not know what?
I walk away.
Now I'm confused. How do you not know?
I just walk away.
Theo like looks to.
He's
Tree woman.
Hound like looks at.
Tree woman is looking really interesting.
Yeah, Reyes just trying to. You would know this is called this is a gun lance. It's an anti-armor tool. Basically, you would run up to an armored vehicle with this big pole with a giant round in it, and try to drive, and it would fire the round.
From a human perspective, is there any gender identifying marks on the tree?
You can.
Tits.
I have actually explicitly said that she does not have tits.
Fair enough.
I can get a picture.
Tree folk are kind of that. They just kind of choose.
I mean, it's a tree.
It
I
is
don't
a
think
tree.
It has sex.
Well, I don't know. Is it a trant? Is it a humanoid trant?
Well, it's like-
what do
I
we
can
do?
get you
How
a
we've
picture.
established
Logic
daddy
pad?
tree is imagine a person, but they have wood instead of skin,
Right. So basically,
and like
so
leaves
it's-
instead of hair.
so it's like a dryad kind of.
Oh, I was imagining something way different. Oh my
No,
god.
I'll get
Well,
you a
it's
picture.
like a dryad, but like they are made of wood, pretty much living wood.
Oh, alright. I was thinking like looks like she has tree and like limbs and stuff. Like she's like.
No, she's not a
Yeah.
Prince Caspian tree. She's a.
She's not an ent. No.
Ah.
No, she's like tree folk.
That would be fucking hilarious. Though.
Miss
It's just a
Tree Man.
potted plant.
It's tree man.
What?
Can I touch the lance thing?
I think that's
What?
kind of racist, actually.
Why is it racist?
Why would it be racist?
I mean,
Why?
I feel like it'd be weird if someone came up to me and said, "Hey, human girl."
I've said that 5 times today.
Okay, and maybe I'm wrong. I
Well,
wanna-
it's. We weren't actually formally introduced. She stands up, and yeah, she's fucking big. She's 7 foot. My name is Rhea. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you're actually made out of wood!
Oh,
You see, like that,
You are.
I'm not comfortable with that, and I'm not even. I'm gonna be
You
able to-
are unfamiliar with my kind?
Yeah, you guys are cool.
Oh, you've never been to the lower levels?
No.
That's fair enough. That's probably why Lila over here is giving you the death glare. Not fond of the upper level people.
She gonna
as it
fight
were.
me? She went to the kids at school.
And she looks over at Howard, and he's. That's fine.
Theo leans over to Pierre. I'm getting the feeling that this kid's a lot more sheltered than I assumed.
Seems very aggressive.
Yeah, you can say that.
What? What do you mean?
I mean,
Theo's
sheltered
not
and
a
baby are different. Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
That's fair. She was a mobster for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So.
she's killed some people. She didn't like it, but
Yeah, Rhea looks back at the lance and, well, we have... I've been trying to get this in functioning order for quite some time. The bolt catch is gone. We've had to construct a complete new one, and it doesn't fit within the chamber. So we had to completely reconstruct the trigger reconfiguration, the trigger group, and, well, it's just been a whole thing. See, it works on momentum. So you get it moving fast enough, and it comes to a hard stop. The tip up here shows you there's like a huge barrel with a brake on the end. So up here is the tip, or the stop as it's called. You run forward and slam it into something solid, and the momentum drives the firing pin forward, triggers the round, and fires off a decidedly heavy round. I'm probably the only one here who could operate this. It's quite a heavy round. It was.
I can move metal. Just putting
And,
that out there.
Layla just sets it down and crosses her arms and just
I will try. I mean, is it pointed in?
fucking.
Here,
It's unloaded.
Okay, I will try. I will do my best.
Rhea just
Here we go.
stares down at just. All right, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Rhea.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Holy shit! It and it rechambers and he goes, oh. Well, it works now.
I mean, admittedly, it's not like I have a kind of an
No,
advantage.
like she
but
picks it up and oh
Yeah.
it works now. What did you do to it?
Wow.
She like stops the deep the what's it called, the
Yeah.
Noon's cradle.
the Noon's cradle from across the room. Gestures.
Okay, well I guess that's that. This is now a fully functioning gun lance.
I mean, if you want any help, I'm
Has it
actually
been tested yet?
so I
Oh, she grabs. There's a round on the table. It is that long. So for reference, viewers at home, it is a 7-inch long infantry round.
Christ.
This is a 700 grain, 12, 800.
The forbidden protein powder.
I'm trying to get to be better as an arcanist, and like I have sort of the basic language down, but I don't really have access to a lot of mechanical stuff. So if you ever need help,
You're a
it'd be good
mechanist.
practice for me. Yeah, I mean not really.
I mean, metal arcanist. You
I'm-
don't really control mechs.
I'm working on it. I'm not an official arcanist yet, but like
I mean, it's still cool.
yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
I mean, I can't even speak, the metal language.
The Forge. It's called Forge, the language they speak.
Is metal just forged? Because there's clockwork, steam,
Oh,
and
no, it's Forge is
the gun lance?
combustion.
Yes.
Not totally separate.
Well, to control the...
No, that would
Noon's
be
cradle.
gear speak.
Oh.
There's gear speak, Forge, and steam tug.
It's the one unit I don't study.
Well, it's not really taught in most schools. Were you
Ah.
taught other?
You can say that again.
So, anyways...
Wait, were you? Hold on, were you taught gear speak?
No, we just
Or
have a very intensive education program.
just?
Because mom is mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to ask about that, but I'm not anymore. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, that's right. 1290 is the caliber for that round. So that means it is 12 half-inch what is it? I have my own measurement system. What's it called? 12/10ths of a measurement. So basically, it's like the length of this can and about an inch wide. So monster can length, inch width, huge fucking round, and she slides that into the gun lance and closes the chamber. Well, this is going to be very useful next time. It broke on our last rit. And she looks over at Hound, and he's now staring at her. Practice run.
Read.
Practice run.
Practice run.
She points at that. Yes! She sets the whole gun lance down, and Wade has finished with his conversation with Miss Zion and saunters on over and takes a seat. So, how you kids doing, huh?
I actually have been doing pretty good.
it's,
It's a bit mixed bag, but I have finally a good lead on leaving the city and getting my education.
That's perfect. Got a bit of news for everyone. Theo in specific. Turns out Clark was an international criminal. Take that as you will.
But he was so friendly.
Yeah, not the worst of it. So my brother.
Frowns.
We have to find him. So, I have a lead on where he would be. I can't ask any of you to come with me. Alright, I know things have been... He looks at Theo and he searches for a word.
Bad.
Shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, things have been shitty in the past. But, well, I would ask. Because apparently, and he looks over at Hound, who is looking out the window, and he gives sort of like a halfway hand gesture. It's kind of spotty out there, so I would appreciate the help, but I won't make you come with me. And he's looking at over at the whole room.
Oh, I was just gonna go.
Yeah, I'm opting out of this one. And Rhea just goes back over to her weapons table.
I mean, why?
So, you know what? He looks over at Hound and gestures to the door and... Yeah, that'll work. And Wade opens the door. The overlook window. It'd be better if you went and saw. Just he gestures you all over to the window.
On first.
Walks over.
Down in the residential district, there is not a swarm or a gathering or a group of rats. There are patrols. Organized double file lines marching down the streets. They're everywhere, but they are contained and they are searching or patrolling. This isn't an attack. This is an occupation. So, we...
What happened to them being mindless and mutated?
So, I'm gonna need help to find him. Alright, I can't... They've told everyone to stay in their houses. Which is...
Who's they again?
He rubs his face.
That's the one thing
The rats.
Wait, what?
They have informed anyone outside that they should remain in their house. Yeah, so apparently the city is now under occupation.
Oh, that's... I thought we were just gonna wait this out. I thought this was just a weird thing that was...
No, they are here to stay. No one really knows why or what's going on. But we need to get to the 4th level. There's a warehouse that acted as a safe house back in the day. If I know him, he will have gone back there.
Alright, I assume then we want to leave, right?
Yeah, we're getting the hell out of here.
Okay,
And he looks back to Miss Zion, and she has she has, for her credit, remained pretty impassive this entire time before stepping into the group. We are in possession of a gun-running vessel. It is at the North Docks. To transfer all of us, we would have to go all at once, and we could not wait for you. And he gestures back at that. And so we find brother, we take him to the docks, and we get. That's the plan.
Alright, if it means... If it means leaving, then I can put up with...
Yeah, believe me, if I had a choice, I wouldn't, but I'm not gonna... And you see him pause for a second, like he thinks twice about what he was about to say. I gotta get him.
Right. Alright. Well, let's get going then.
Right.
This is an occupation. I feel like we should get moving.
Yeah, this is a little strange. So who all's coming with me? And he looks over the group. Yes, Omi, put your hand down. Anybody else?
Theo, if you can move metal with your powers, can you make my skateboard wheels move?
You definitely can turn it on.
I mean, I can't control the diesel part, but I can, like...
Yeah, you just turn the treads.
Yeah.
Just...
Shit. Oh my god!
Okay. So is that a yes?
I'm kind of in charge of him.
Right. Okay.
If I'm going, he needs to go too.
Perfect. Is that everybody? Yes. Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Wade's is like, who wants to come? 3 children raise their hands and no one else.
Right. Perfect. Okay, let's go. And yeah, you head down. There's the giant spiral staircase of the interior pipe. It's sort of like a big target design. So there's the ring, and then there's an inner pole.
Sure.
So you're spiraling down, and you emerge on the floor of the 3rd level of an old, like, you actually have to kick the door open. It's just sort of like just a slot that they have placed a chunk in. So you have to, and it pops out, and you are greeted with the sight of, yes, it is an occupation. You see groups of rats moving in rectangular formation along the streets, maintaining what it looks like patrol. You see them moving in patrols, and you'll also notice they do have what appears to be local armory equipment. Where they had hook spears and jagged knives, they now have service rifles.
Oh man, I wish I wasn't playing Theo. If I had a smarter character, I'd be putting some stuff together.
Yeah, so Wade is now leading your band out into the... Oh, well, you are behind sort of a complex of buildings. Alright, so, how many of you have experience with this sort of thing? You know, not being seen? Put your hand down, Omi. He doesn't look over at her while he says that.
Theo like raises her hand like,
Okay, good. You kid, what's your name?
I could probably fit in a backpack if I wanted to.
Not what I asked, but okay. What's your name?
Pierre, at your service.
Pierre, are you Imperial?
What?
Imperial City, are you Havelian?
I'm a mailman.
He's from
At
Korea.
least I was a mailman.
Oh, okay, where the hell did you come? Okay, never mind, not questioning
I think he was like... Is there a word for being kidnapped, but you're okay with it?
Boarding school.
Boarding school.
Alright.
Alright, so, I'm gonna need everybody to stay low. We're going to use the transit system. I'm not sure how heavily guarded it is, but, everybody good? Good to move? Quietly, quickly? Alright.
Thumbs up.
Give me a group roll for movement.
Group roll for schmovement. That's a 12 for schmovement.
Not bad.
Also, I have an evasion instant success for whatever that's worth. I don't know if this counts as evading detection.
So you
or
see
whatever.
Theo leading the group through these streets, and yeah, no, it is not easy. There are a couple times where you are almost spotted by patrols passing by. They are on top of roofs. They're manning towers. There are more rats than you have ever dreamed possible.
Now, who all came with us? The NPCs?
I think it's just
Yeah,
Wade.
they fucked off.
Okay.
So it's now Theo, Omi, and Pierre in this group. Wade's sort of bringing the rear up. You notice he's not relaxed since you left the room. As you draw near to the transit station, it is actually guarded. There's 4 rats outside who are making sort of a rotational.
So
patrol.
what is the transit station usually guarded by?
It's not. It's like a bus stop.
Okay.
So it's like a ski lift that takes you up to the 4th. It's one of those. It's a hanging bus station, but is now
That seems pretty noticeable.
what?
Like us being up in there.
Yes, if you were seen, and you actually hear there are a couple rats who are carrying Vox cans, which is it's a big steam shell backpack with basically a loudspeaker transmitting the message, "Stay inside." Just sort of wandering around transmitting that.
The that elevator, it's always a coin flip whether or not it's diesel or metal powered.
Oh, this transit station, it's like a city powered thing. So it's just sort of like it usually it's like a ski lift. So it's constantly rotating.
Oh, so it's just constantly going.
It's on.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's like it's public transportation.
All right. Well, I mean, if we crouch down low and we time it right, we could probably get on there without being noticed.
All 4 of us.
Maybe we want one at a time.
Or
Also, Pierre, can't you like fly?
What happened?
you can fly?
I can sort of like mildly hover.
Back in Arc 6, you literally rocketed from Allenheim to an airship
Did I?
on your skateboard.
Yeah, you straight fucking boosted that shit.
I'm pretty sure I was assisted by a rope.
He was like skeeting where he's like being pulled behind a car.
No, it was the reverse. He was leading.
No, you were leading. No, you can fly just for short distances.
Okay.
It's like a jetpack.
I'm like a chicken.
Yeah, you are. But
Wow.
okay, that actually could be kind of useful.
And also like twirls or barbed wire. Like I can move
No, that's
around pretty
great.
fast.
So, Omi, how fast are you?
Pretty
Fast or not fast?
I punch fast. Do I dodge fast? No.
Move. Can you run?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need. I have an idea. Is there any fucking rocks over here? Anybody have a rock?
Theo,
Just start groveling.
what do I
around
have
looking
in my
for rocks.
inventory?
What do you
I
have in your
have-
inventory?
I have.
You
Technically
see
I
him,
have
like,
a rock.
"Oh, I have," and he just snatches it and
No, wait. No, wait.
he pitches that shit. You see it.
I kind of wanted that actually.
Yeah, you hear that.
It's
and-
kind of like an ancient artifact.
Whatever, you can get it when we're over there. You see it smack, just absolutely bean one of the ratmen, and he goes down.
I don't know if we ever said it on the recording, but just through B's stone collar.
Yeah. So yes,
do
this
what that
ancient, they basically recovered a fucking relic
From
the
like
old world.
from like when magic was a thing.
Oh,
From the they
God.
recovered a pre-war artifact, and he just fucking pitched it.
Oh,
So-
God.
Crack!
I
You
could've,
see that,
like,
and he goes down. And he goes, all right, up, Pierre, go, get over there. Get.
Okay. I'll skateboard over there, I guess.
So Wade is up and sprinting towards the transit station as the ratmen go to their fallen comrade.
She's gonna like use one wire to like propel herself forward by grappling it onto something and swinging towards
Spider-Man.
it. And she's gonna try and grab the collar with the other hand.
All right, give me a roll for collar grabbing.
Nat 20.
No
God
fucking
bless.
way. All right, now you grab that shit and it's in your hand. I wouldn't have given that to you unless it was an 18. So
God bless.
fucking you grab that shit and Omi, you're up and at him.
Yeah, I'm following Wade.
Yeah, no, he sprints over, and Pierre, you are first to arrive there, and they turn his... And he raises his rifle and is immediately clocked by a D20 and 3. Yes. No, I'm sorry. That's a D20 and 3 with advantage.
Christ. Alright. We got a
Roll it again.
14 and a
Tell me the
18.
numbers.
An 18. Yeah, you see, like, Pierre, so, like, you arrive, you do that, like, cool thing the skater, like, the snowboard stop.
The power
Yeah.
Where you
slide.
turn sideways. Nate, what the fuck are you doing? And then you see him absolutely just get fucking clocked. It's that fucking, aw, man, you didn't have to do him like that. Just crossed.
Is there another rat man?
There are 2 others. Wade absolutely spins the head of one, and they're big, but they're just not quite as tall as normal humans. So you see the first one that got hit by the collar is stone dead. He was cracked in the head with that thing hard, and Wade has absolutely beamed the other one dead too. Omi, you take a 1 and 3.
5 plus 4, it's 9.
That's 9. You punch him, and he's rattled. Here's something you meet. You hit him, and you've hit people before. This is not a person. It's weird. He is solid, just sort of like an animal muscle. Like you hit him, and like you do no damage to yourself, but it's like punching a bear. Like you can tell you didn't do a lot of damage to him. Pierre. So I'm gonna. There's
Do we roll
only 2.
initiative?
Have all of us do that? Yeah, all of us have acted. So I guess roll a quick initiative.
Quick initiative. Alright, so here's Theo.
Hold up, a quick initiative. Just do our group and their group.
Alright, our group. 15.
Rats.
Their group. 2.
2, great. All of you get to act again. So who wants to go first?
I swing again.
Yeah, you swing and you like uppercut him. Get that combo going.
Something really strong.
Yeah, you and you go, oh, so you follow through that right uppercut.
9 plus 4 is
13.
13.
There is a 13. You bing and you knock his ass out cold. But just sort of as a good piece of information, these are different. You've actually punched ratmen before. They're tougher. They're unnatural. Yeah, you absolutely knock his lights out with that uppercut. And the 4th turns and he's about to say something. He's about to raise his alarm. Who wants to go next?
What does he look like? What is his outfit?
They're dressed in kind of just sort of cloth that has been stitched under the arms, just like a big blanket with a hole in it, and that has been stitched under the arms to make sort of sleeves, and also like a lower covering that's pretty much the same thing. But they're also carrying just a belt with magazines on it and a gun. And they also have big masks that cover their head, so 2 big lenses and a filter near the mouth. Pierre, oh, actually, you know what? Pierre, what do you, I'm gonna say it falls to you.
Pierre uses childish scream and run around in circles to disorient.
There's 1 rat left.
He's a fucking child, dude. Like,
You've killed before.
not on purpose, really.
He didn't- he
You
didn't-
have murdered!
No,
He didn't realize
Not really
it though.
like a choice that he just had to.
So you want to like grind on him?
What the fuck? No, he's.
No, like you take a run up and just
Oh, I guess I can. No, he like has his.
you rail hop his ass.
No, shut up. He grabs his skateboard and he's fucking. There's a big ass rat thing mutant.
Yeah.
He goes.
And hits it. Yeah, that's what I expected. Give me 1 and nothing for skateboard attack.
I mean, skateboards is...
No.
Skateboards.
No, you're not
Alright.
skateboarding. Yeah, 17.
17.
No, you clock his ass.
Nice.
So you are now standing here among the unconscious rats. But you, wait. Alright, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on!
Theo waves everyone. She can like throw a thing up and grapple on last minute, so she just wants to get everyone up first.
Yeah, okay, on the thing. And he fucking slams the lock release. And you see their patrol has sort of rounding the corner of the building complex. Alright, on! He grabs onto the side and you start...
Is it possible to set up a wire trap to like basically like throw it down like maybe like 2 inches off the ground so that when they turn the corner.
Tripwire?
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
a tripwire. They turn around, they see us going, they run towards us and trip on the.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. She throws that down.
So yes, the patrol turns the corner, sees this. They can see the cart taking off, and they approach and are strung up. So you are bought some time as the service carriage takes itself to the ceiling. You do actually sustain a couple rounds of gunfire as you enter the 4th level, but it's minimal.
So just quick thought here. If they're smart enough to like be patrolling and stuff, wouldn't they be smart enough to like operate this system?
Yeah. Hold on. This is
We should have a backup plan. Is all I'm saying.
You see Wade by the service handle. This is something we did way back. You see, he's just give me a 1 and 4. I guess a 1 and 1.
Oh, sorry. 1 and 13.
It's a 13. He is grabbing onto it. So there's just a locking lever where it stays at the station, and you press it, and it goes the other way. He has pulled that completely left the other way until it snaps into the down position. And you see the cart hit the station and continue trying to move forward. So the top rails are starting to bind up. They go, and it is now stuck in the forward position. All right, that'll hold for a bit. We need to get. God damn it! Where's the 4th sector? Does anyone know? 4th sector, fucking block, whatever it's called.
I don't live up here. If anyone
Points
is
at anyone.
What floor is this?
North. It's the 4th. It's the industrial sector. You actually do see. You can hear the pattering of feet. So, north. Let's go. And you just start taking down a street. Give me another group sort of evasion roll.
17.
17. You make it to an outcropping of shipping crates as you see the patrols have started doing just sort of a jog around. They're in alert mode, as it were. You're in, like, yellow danger level. So you're all hiding behind the shipping crate.
Hey, so this is a purely tactical decision, and not because I don't want to see this guy again. Maybe I should stay behind and, like, distract them while you guys go ahead and find him?
Yeah, no, I'm... And he thinks... No. If anyone's gonna stay behind, it's her.
Well, just because she's got a weird family doesn't mean we have to be mean to her.
No, I trust her to handle herself.
Oh. But wait! I can handle myself.
You're crippled.
And I'm still here.
You're crippled?
Yeah.
Where?
Anyway, we're moving on. All of us. Don't...
And also, yeah, to that point, another reason, don't want to see them again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, how do you think I fucking feel, alright?
I have a lot of things in my heart and not a lot in my brain, and so I don't know how it's gonna go down, and so I just want to put it off forever, you know?
Oh boy. And he's just, there's a moment where yeah, okay, let's keep moving. And you continue on down the street,